Hi there, I'm Lavana Faye and welcome to Dragon Age Origins, episode 11. Okay, let's go to Lothering then. Smarmy
Wake
look.
up, gentlemen! More travelers to attend to. Led by an elf, of all things.
They don't look much like them others, you know. Maybe we should just let these ones pass.
Nonsense. Greetings, travelers!
Highwaymen, preying on those fleeing the darkspawn, I suppose.
They are fools to get in our way. I say, teach them a lesson.
Now, is that any way to greet someone? A simple 10 silvers and you're free to move on.
10 silvers? That's steep. Is this a toll?
Indeed, for the upkeep of the Imperial Highway. It's a bit of a mess, isn't it?
It is. And somehow I don't think you're spending this money on repairs.
Not much gets past you, I see.
It's not really a toll. We're just robbing you, see?
Do shut up. Even a genlock would have understood that.
Yeah, I'm not paying you anything.
Well, I can't say I'm pleased to hear that. We have rules, you know.
Right. We get to ransack your corpse then. Those are the rules.
Oh, those are the rules. Okay. Well, I guess it works the other way round as well, doesn't it? When I win, I get to ransack yours.
Well, this is going nowhere. Let's finish this, gents.
Okay. Lothering in the Imperial Highway. Lothering. Okay. I probably don't need to put my shield on, but we'll do it anyway. Hey, Morrigan preempted me. That's lovely to see. Thank you, Morrigan. Okay. Let's freeze on you. Oh, just a little bit too quick, Alistair, but that's okay. Get some lightning on you. Now, let's go for everyone other than the bandit leader. Yeah. And then you can get a vulnerability hex on that one.
I forgive if we just died in a...
Yeah. And you can get a mind blast off. Nice. Okay. Let's wait for my mana to come back. Yep, you're not getting away. Okay, Alistair. Just regular bandits. Good. Sweet. Well, I want to get rid of all of the other bandits first. I just like doing that and then taking on the leader. Okay. Shield pummel that one. Morrigan. Go for that one. He's stunned, but unfortunately, that was not good enough. He did not get shatter. Oh well, never mind. Oh, perfect. Yep.
All right, we surrender. We're just trying to get by before the darkspawn get us all.
That's a pathetic excuse for robbery. You're just a criminal.
Yes, I'm a criminal. I admit it. I apologize.
Apologize? Seems like you disgust me. It's about time you got what you deserved.
I'm not going down without a fight.
You have no health left, man.
Right.
That should become a statue. Okay. Quest completed. Alright. Bandits on the road. The bandits surrendered to you after suffering defeat at your hands. However, they needed to pay for their crimes, so you slew them all. I certainly did. Alright. What do we have? Lothering and the Imperial Highway. Okay, rest and resupply. You've arrived in Lothering and may rest and resupply here. Past the village lies the Imperial Highway, the road that runs through all of Ferelden. The highway will take you to the various places you need to go. Redcliffe, the Brazilian Forest, the Circle of Magi's Tower, and the Dwarven City of Orzammar. Fantastic. Okay, we've got some codex entries. Oh, just the one. Okay, just the one. Lothering. In ancient times, Lothering was little more than a trading post that served the fortress of Ostia to the south. Nowadays, it is larger, serving Redcliffe and the community of merchants and service dwarves near Orzammar. Its location on the North Road gives it strategic value, so control of Lothering has historically been a matter of contention between the southern Bannon and the Southreach Arling. King Calenhad himself stepped in and awarded the town to Southreach in the Exalted Age, which has largely ended the feud, or at least the appearance of it. From In Pursuit of Knowledge, The Travels of a Chantry Scholar by Brother Genevieve. Nice. Alright. Well, good to know. So, let's clean up a little bit around here. Bandit Leader. What did you have? Spirit Shard. Nice. Studded Leather Gloves. And Surveyor. +1 willpower. Well. That is nice.
As you wish.
Okay, we've got 2 silver, 45 copper. I expected them to have a lot more considering they were going for 10 silvers from everybody, but okay. A lesser injury kit. Nice.
Right.
Frozen lightning. Lovely. Let's get that. 3 silver and 46 copper. And a dead Templar. Okay, Knight's Locket. This golden locket bears within it a tiny painting of a pretty brown-haired young woman. It is impossible to tell who the woman might be, but whoever owned the locket was quite fond of her. Okay. And Knight's Note. This crumpled note is written by Sir Henrik, a knight of Redcliffe. And it's a codex entry. Okay. We've got a new quest and a codex entry. Let's go for the codex first. A note from Sir Henrik. So many of my fellow knights have been searching for the urn. Surely one of them must have found Brother Genevieve by now. Still, until I hear that all is well, I must proceed as planned. Brother Genevieve holds the key to finding the urn of sacred ashes. I always knew this, but I believe I now know where Brother Genevieve lies. I have been to his home in Denerim and found the trail, and I am amazed that other knights have not done likewise. Unless they have. No, it's best not to get caught up in thoughts of conspiracy. Sir Donald awaits my report in Lothering. I must go to him immediately and report what I have learned. Should anyone find these ramblings, all I ask is that he be informed of my fate. I pray that he complete what I cannot. A note from Sir Henrik of Redcliffe. Alright. So the Urn of Sacred Ashes, well... Not just yet. Not just yet. Okay, a fallen Templar. You found the body of a Templar slain by bandits. His corpse had been picked clean of everything save a note and a locket. Perhaps the locket will mean something to someone back in Lothering. Possibly it will. That's a strange way to write the quest though, back in Lothering. We haven't even gotten there yet. And it was right at the entrance to Lothering, so... Back in makes it sound like we've already left. Lesser health poultice and 2 trap triggers. Okay. 2 trap triggers and some studded leather gloves. Alright. So, where exactly did all of that silver go? Especially if they've been going after people on the road for a while now, which they must have done to have a setup like this. Oh well. Oh, damn it, I should have turned my shield
Well,
off.
there it is. Lothering. Pretty as a painting.
Ah, so you have finally decided to rejoin us, have you? Falling on your blade in grief seemed like too much trouble, I take it.
Is my being upset so hard to understand? Have you never lost someone important to you? Just what would you do if your mother died?
Before or after I stopped laughing.
Right, very creepy. Forget I asked.
Guys, please. What did you want to talk about, Alistair?
His navel, I suspect. He certainly has been contemplating it for long enough.
Oh, I get it. This is the part where we're shocked to discover how you've never had a friend your entire life.
I can be friendly when I desire to. Alas, desiring to be more intelligent does not make it so.
Anyway, I thought we should talk about where we intend to go first.
Well, that's why we came to the Lothering, isn't it? So that we can get to the tavern and hear news, like Morrigan said.
But we need to decide what our general plan is for afterwards, don't we? I think what Flemeth suggested is the best idea. These treaties, have you looked at them?
Not yet, no.
There are 3 main groups that we have treaties for. The Dalish Elves, the Dwarves of Orzammar, and the Circle of Magi. I also still think that Arleman is our best bet for help. We might even want to go to him first.
Lehman again, okay. But he's not going to be bound by treaty, is he? Morrigan, what do you think we should do?
Go after your enemy directly. Find this man Loghain and kill him. The rest of this business with the treaties can then be done in safety.
Yes, he certainly wouldn't see that coming, and it's not like he has the advantage of an army and experience and...
I was asked for my opinion and I gave it. If your wish is to come up with reasons why something cannot be done, we will stand here until the darkspawn are upon us.
And I do like that idea. But everyone said Loghain was a tactical genius. And he's in the capital. I really don't think we'd manage to get to him. I'm not sure what to do. I mean, why are you even leaving this up to me, Alistair? You're my superior, aren't you?
Well, I don't know where we should go. I'll do whatever you decide.
Now that is unsurprising.
Arleman is a good man, but I don't know for sure he's where we should go. I'm not going to fight about it.
What about contacting the Grey Wardens? I know you said you didn't know where they were, but surely someone would know.
Short of leaving Ferelden to seek them out, the only place to send word to would be Weishaupt Fortress. And that's thousands of miles away.
Right, so no help from the Wardens then. Well, we need to find someone. I just don't know which one to go to.
I can give you directions, if you like.
Well, alright, but if we're looking for the Dalish, my clan's already left. We're not going to find them. So that treaty is probably going to be useless.
There must be other Dalish in Ferelden, in fact I'm sure of it. If we head eastward, towards the Brazilian forest, we should hear word of one of the clans that wanders that area. Hopefully they will still be there.
Right, maybe. I'd rather not drag one of the clans into this though. What about this Arleman guy? Where is he?
He'll be at Castle Redcliffe, in the far western part of Ferelden, next to the mountain passes. If he isn't there, someone will be able to tell us where he is.
Okay. Well, what about the dwarves? I don't know anything about them. Would they be easy to find?
We would need to speak to their king in Orzammar. That means heading west into the Frostback Mountains, which won't be easy.
Right, and the last one was mages, wasn't it? I don't know how useful they're going to be when the Chantry holds them prisoner in a tower.
Technically, the Circle of Magi is independent. We don't know that the Chantry won't support us, of course.
You truly believe that?
If we speak to the first enchanter, he should see that his responsibility to the Grey Wardens supersedes anything the Chantry or even Loghain might have to say about it.
Right, and speaking of Loghain, you said he'd be in the capital?
If he isn't out in the field with his army, he's probably going to be at the palace in Denerim. We can go to Denerim, but somehow I suspect that they're not going to let us just walk around. Only a suspicion, of course.
Right, okay.
Then you have a plan.
Let's get to the tavern and we'll make a decision later.
Fair enough. Let's head into the village whenever you're ready.
Okay. Let's see if we can talk to the refugee
I want to
boy.
go home.
Oh, he wants to go home. Well, tough kid. I'm sorry. Yeah, everybody wants to go home, but they can't because darkspawn. So, yeah.
I brought my family to Lothering because I thought it would be safe.
I hear those bandits are back again. Why don't the Templars
Just how
kill
smart a
them?
Mabari is supposed to be, anyway. Do you think they understand everything we say?
Conversational backing.
Is that so? You could just be listening to the tone of my voice. You could be an utter moron for all we know. Hey now! There's nothing saying that a moron can't be cute and adorable. Who's the cute and adorable puppy? Ignorance is bliss, isn't it? That's what the Chantry kept telling me anyhow.
I hope you ignored them, Alistair. You wouldn't be much use if you were ignorant.
Where can we go? This is no better than what we left.
I mean, it is better than what you left. You're not currently dying of blight sickness or being dragged into the deep roads, so, you know. Definitely better than what you left. Elf root, okay. Studded leather helm, good, good, good.
I don't like this place. Why did we come here?
I'm scared. When are we going home? Scared. When
Please,
are we going home?
We came here to get away from the fighting.
Right, of course you did.
Please, we came here
I
to
want to
get
go home.
away from the fighting.
What will happen to us now that the king is dead?
I keep hoping that they'll say something
Right.
insightful or, I don't know,
The
interesting.
Blight has truly come and the king is dead. We're all going to die. I thought there would be soldiers here, or at least a place to hide.
They could have had more different voices.
As if we needed more fighting here. Don't you see how scared everyone is?
I don't know what you're talking about. Why would looking at me think, fighting? All I did was save people from those bandits on the road.
I almost feel sorry for the Kunari locked in that cage. It won't be able to defend itself from the darkspawn.
There's a Kunari in a cage? Well, that's interesting.
We keep hearing they're just a day or two away.
Yes, you do. That's a shame, but luckily you'll be gone soon.
Need something? I don't generally talk to strange elves who wander in here.
Oh, so you have something against elves then?
I don't know you. Why shouldn't I have something against you? We've got enough strangers overrunning us. Nothing but trouble.
Oh, so you consider people fleeing for their lives to be trouble for you? Don't be so selfish. Unless you want some trouble.
No. Beg pardon and all. I should mind my manners.
Yeah, you should. I have questions.
Can't promise I'm going to answer them.
Who's in charge of this place?
You could talk to the Elder, though she's got her hands full getting everyone on their way. For now, most folks go to Sir Bryant. He's head of the Chantry's Templars.
An elder and a Sir Bryant. So Lothering isn't important enough to have a ruling lord?
He's gone to war and taken all his soldiers, leaving us to fend for ourselves. There's not going to be much left when he returns. If he returns.
Right, of course. So what is going on around here then?
What isn't? We got chastened barbarians in every farmholder south of Callanhard running from the darkspawn. Not that they'll be safe here with the army gone.
Right, and those bandits that were on the road?
Were? You mean they're gone?
In a manner of speaking, yeah.
Well, goody for you. Now there's no one to drive off the blighted refugees. Sir Brian'll be glad, though. He's been talking about offering a reward for anyone who'd run them out.
Well, I guess I'll go collect it then.
Don't let me stop you.
Okay. What a mean person. Ill-tempered and
those
rude.
bandits are back again. Why don't the Templars kill them?
They're dead, don't worry about it.
Just a day or two away. A few knights have come through here searching for some holy artifact. None of them stopped to help.
No, I assume that they would consider their mission, their holy mission, far more important than a group of refugees. Religious people, you know. They'd be like that. Okay.
The Blight has truly come and the king is dead. We're all going to die.
It's
I want to
possible.
go home.
I don't like this place.
But I mean, really, you could leave at any time.
You there.
Save yourself.
If you're looking for safe shelter, I'll warn you. There's none to be found.
Okay, let's talk to this
Move on
Templar.
if you can. Lothering's lost.
What's that supposed to mean?
We've had refugees streaming from the south for the last 2 days. The Chantry and Tavern are full to bursting. There simply isn't enough food to go around, and we Templars can barely keep order. You'd be better off elsewhere, my friend.
Are you trying to tell me that I shouldn't go in?
I'm just warning you, things may not be as hospitable as you would expect. People are frightened.
Right, well I was hoping that I'd be able to speak to someone in charge.
The band has marched north with Tern Loghain, so Lothering's on its own. Most folks look to Elder Miriam. Otherwise, you could speak to Sir Bryant in the Chantry, I suppose. It's up to you.
Okay, Sir Bryant. Another person pointing me to Sir Bryant.
We
I'll
were
get
lucky.
there.
We had the coin to pay the toll to those bandits. Many didn't.
Yeah, but what did they do with that toll? Because they certainly didn't have it when I
Don't like this
rummaged
place.
through their corpses.
Why did we come here?
Please, we came here to get
Uh-huh.
away
As if
from
we
the
needed
fighting.
more
Mother says we
fighting
have
here.
to run before the
Don't you
bad
see how
men get
scared everyone is?
Yep.
It's just a
Please,
guess, but I'm thinking everyone in
need to
Lothering
get
is
away
aware of
from
the
the
approaching darkspawn horde.
Yeah, just a guess.
The Blight has truly come and the king
As
is
if
dead.
we needed more
We're all
fighting
going
here.
to die.
Okay,
Don't you
okay,
see how
okay, I get
scared
it.
everyone is?
Thank you.
Greetings to you, milady. If it isn't too much to ask, might you be able to spare some bread?
I assume you're here fleeing the darkspawn. You didn't bring anything with you?
We thought it would be safer in Lothering, that the Terran would bring his soldiers here. But bandits attacked us and took everything. Our food, our clothes, my daughter's pet lamb. Nobody cares about a few elves like us. Surely you understand.
I do. Well, I've killed those bandits, so you can take a look at what they left.
You killed them?
That's wonderful news. Perhaps our belongings are still there.
I can't thank you enough, friend. Even if we don't get everything back, it's good to know others will be safe.
Brilliant. Okay. Nice. I do like helping those out. They're just so nice. I didn't see a pet lamb, though. They probably ate it. That's a horrible thought. 6 flasks and golden scythe, 490 black. Wow. Yeah, I can't remember who gets the alcohol out of all of the companions you get. It might be... Maybe it's Ogren. I know he's the one who drinks a lot, but... I mean, it wouldn't really be special then, would it? Or would it? God, I don't know. I don't know. Well, someone's gonna get it anyway, so... Let's talk to this kid.
Have you seen my mother?
It's possible. What does she look like?
She's really tall, and she has red hair. We live on a big farmhold, all of us. Some mean men with swords came, and Mother told me to run to the village as fast as I could, so I did. She said she'd be right behind me, but I've been waiting and waiting, and I can't see her.
Well, what about your father? Isn't he around?
He went with William to the neighbours yesterday, but he didn't come back.
Well, why don't you come with me? Maybe I can help you look for your mother.
Mother said I wasn't to go with anyone. I'm supposed to wait for her here, in the village.
Maybe you should go to the Chantry then. They're supposed to look after human children, aren't they?
I will, but only if I don't find Mother first. So, are you really an elf?
Did the ears give me away, kid?
Father says elves aren't very nice, but you're nicer than everybody here. Thank you for helping me.
Oh, I didn't really do anything though, kid. I haven't found your mother for you, so... Oh well. Sweet. Alright, lesser warmth balm. Nice. Studded leather armour. Gosh, we're so close to capacity now. Okay. Yeah, let's talk to these guys.
Back off. I have the right to charge what I wish.
You profit from their misfortune. I should have the Templars give away everything in your carts.
You wouldn't dare. Any of you step too close to my goods and I'll...
It's so nice to see everyone working together in a crisis. Warms the heart.
Oh, you there. You look able. Would you care to make a tiny profit helping a beleaguered businessman?
Why would I want to help you?
Didn't I mention profit?
He is charging outlandish prices for things people desperately need. Their blood is filling his pockets.
'Tis only survival of the fittest. All of these cretins would do the same in his shoes, given the chance.
Probably.
I have limited supplies. The people decide what those supplies are worth to them.
You bought most of your wares from these very people last week. Now they flee for their lives, and you want to talk business?
Look, stranger, I've 100 silvers if you drive this rabble off, starting with that priest. I'm an honest merchant, nothing more.
A chance to put the Chantry in its place. Agreed. If you're not going to buy anything, leave.
You would actually do the bidding of this evil little man.
Look who's talking, Shem. Your chantry is the most evil thing around here. Now get lost.
Fine. May your heartlessness bring you exactly what you deserve.
A fine sentiment, if I've ever heard one.
You're so nice. I bet you make allies everywhere you go.
Ha! Serves that wench right. You have my thanks. And 100 silvers, yes?
And a discount, right?
Right. Fair enough. But only you.
Good. Let's see what you've got.
This way. And beware the urchins. They have grabby little hands.
I didn't really want to be so mean, but at the same time, a chance to stick it to the chantry from my Dalish elf. I couldn't pass it up. I really couldn't pass it up. Okay, let's start selling some of this stuff. I was keeping the bolts, wasn't I? Yeah, I might just give the crossbow to Alistair. Maybe. maybe. Let's get rid of the fire arrows. But I can get rid of the heirloom necklace. Ah, there's some wine there as well. Am I going to need that? I might buy it just in case, because it is a gift. Okay, let's start selling some of these gems. And the blank vellum. Why not? Okay, so we should only have some gifts left over. Yeah. Brilliant. Ah. Okay, so he does have a couple of recipes. A freeze bomb recipe. Very nice. And a concentrated death root. Did I not already have that? Is that one of the ones that I couldn't buy? Probably. Let's just get the recipes anyway. I doubt I'm going to go for improved poison making, but it's only 69 silvers, so why not? Penalty to movement speed. Maybe stun. Penalty to movement speed. Stun. So the concentrated death root and the regular death root is better because they could have a stun effect. So let's just get rid of the venom and the concentrated venom. Let's have a look through this. Okay. Alright. Very nice. Alistair disapproves -3, but Morrigan approves +2. Well, I'm sorry, Alistair, but I'm not going to pander to you all the time. Short bow. Cool.
Let's see.
Let's get into this chest. There we go. 72 copper. Nice. That is certainly good enough.
The Chanters are still
We
operating
came here to get
as a
away
board.
from the fighting.
How that's dedication.
Okay.
I wonder if that creature they locked up on the highway is involved with this. Is it a darkspawn?
That's interesting. Okay, they think Sten might be a darkspawn. That's kind of worrying, actually. Okay, so we got a chanter and a kid. Let's talk to the kid.
We found someone sleeping in our fields, in the hay.
What did you do with them?
Where are you from?
Okay.
We found someone
Yeah,
sleeping in
never
our
mind.
fields,
Let's talk to
in the
Chanter
hay.
Devons.
And Eileen spoke unto the masses, my hearth is yours, my bread is yours, my life is yours. For all who walk in the sight of the Maker are one.
Uh-huh. Look, is there anything interesting on this board or not?
Blessed are the peacekeepers, champions of the just.
Okay.
For a foundation built of stone, marble, or any precious metal is worthless if faith in the Maker is absent.
Right. Okay. Bandits everywhere. Okay, Chanter's Ball Lothering. Know that all those who prey upon refugees do so under pain of death. The Maker spurns bandits and their kind. The Templars offer a sizable reward for the apprehension or execution of the bandit leaders plying their trade in the northern wood and roads. Beware, the bandits are numerous and of considerable skill. Only a well-armed and well-trained party should brave the deep wood. We pray for the success of any who undertake this mission. Okay, residents of good standing and passing travellers have indicated there are 3 bandit groups in the northern wood. This humble chanter would echo Sir Bryant's caution, lest you wind up another victim to these evil men. The reward for such service is 3 sovereigns. May the Maker look after his children in our hour of need. Absolutely, let's accept that. I want the gold. I don't care about the Maker. Okay, the job board. Controls. Here, the job board. Several organisations in Ferelden maintain job boards like this one. Once you have completed a task, speak to the organisation's representative to receive your reward. Nice. I will do that. Okay, the Chanter's board. I came across a Chanter's board in Lothering. Chanter Devons is in charge of the board, which he fills with the villagers' requests for help. Perhaps I'll be able to help the village with some of its troubles. Okay, weed out the bandits. There's a notice on the Chanter's board about bandit groups lurking north of Lothering. There are 3 groups in all, and they must be eradicated. Sounds good. Sounds lucrative. Okay. We also need to get into the Chantry and talk to Sir Bryant. Oh.
The legions of evil are on your doorstep. They will feast upon our hearts. There is nowhere to run. This evil will cover the world like a plague of locusts.
Please, you're scaring the children.
Better to slit their throats now than let them suffer at darkspawn hands. There! One of their minions is already amongst us. This woman bears their evil stench. Can't you not see the vile blackness that fills her?
Why don't you keep your voice down?
I watch the Black Horde descend on my people. I will not be silent.
Please stop. Somebody shut his mouth.
But isn't he right? The ban left us. We're going to die.
This minion is but the first of those who will destroy us.
You look chastened. What are you doing here?
My family, my clan, those creatures butchered them all. Some of us fled here, but we cannot escape the darkspawn.
Well, I'm sorry to hear about your clan. But you escaped. Others probably did too.
I ran, hearing my wife's screams as they dragged her off. She had hair the same color as yours.
Scaring people isn't going to help with your grief. You should be better than this.
You are right. I will go.
He was right, wasn't he? There's no hope for us.
What, you're just gonna stay here and die? They'll only kill you if they catch you. So keep moving.
You're right. We can't give up.
But we can't fight. What are we supposed to do?
We can't lie down and die either. We must go north to Denerim.
Exactly. Solving problems while being mean. I love it. Okay. What about you, Templar? Talk to
Maybe
me.
with that blasted chasing gone, my headache will go as well.
Oh, come on. He's
Leave it to
grieving.
me.
Everyone grieves in different ways. Oh my gosh, that's so cute. It's a very different breed to a Mabari, but it still looks absolutely gorgeous. What about you guys?
I wonder if that creature they locked up on the highway is involved with this.
Come
Is
on.
it
A
a
few
dark
knights have
spawn?
come through here searching for some holy artifact.
Yeah.
Mother says
None of
we
them
have
stopped
to
to
run
help.
before the bad men get
Yeah,
here.
yeah. Okay, okay, okay. And what about you, Sir Maron?
If you seek refuge in the Chantry, there's simply no room left.
You've closed the doors?
We turn none aside, but we simply don't have room for anyone to sleep. Priests are within if you seek to offer devotion to the Maker, however. May he protect us all.
Uh-huh. And did you hope the Maker would help you with those bandits that were on the road?
Were? Did you drive them off? Well, Sir Bryant will appreciate that.
Good. So, this Sir Bryant is the one who's in charge here?
The revered mother runs the Chantry itself, and Sir Bryant heads the Templars stationed here.
Right, well, I'm actually looking for information. I suppose any of the refugees have brought interesting news.
Not since Tairn Loghain passed by with his army. It's a shame about the king. But with the Darkspawn coming, few can think of anything else.
Right, well, I'll be going.
Make her watch over you.
Sure. Okay. Let's just pretend that I had that like that the entire time. Alright, now let's get into the Chantry. In fact... Sorry guys, Alistair. You can have that darkspawn crossbow and the firebolts as well. And Morrigan. Let's take your staff and give you... Let's give you a short bow. It's just there for... It's just there for appearances, Morrigan, you understand. There we go. They'll never know. Okay. Let's shout all of the refugees.
Soldiers here. Oh, at least a place to hide. The Blight has truly come. The king is dead.
Yep, okay.
We were lucky. We had the coin to pay the toll to those bandits.
Lots and lots of people. Okay, good.
Are you here to see the Reverend Mother too?
The who?
The head of this chantry. She's very busy, but I think she's free now. I came to ask for a blessing. With my family abandoning the farm to flee north, we'll need all the grace the Maker can offer. Well, good luck to you. I need to get underway. If I'm lucky, I'll make it back to the farmhold by nightfall.
Yeah.
We are the only hope of protection this village has now, and I will
that
not
guy's gonna die.
I almost feel sorry for the Canary locked in that cage.
Yeah, it's gonna be a terrible thing for him. I know. Okay. Oh, there's a Sir Donald over there. But it's Sir Bryant that we want. Okay.
Yes, my lady? Who might you be?
Oh, excuse me, I didn't mean to interrupt.
It is no trouble. Make her watch over you.
Okay. Yeah, let's turn the shield off first, and now get into the conversation, honestly. I really need to turn that off when we're not in combat. Call me Laurel.
I am Sir Bryant, commander of Lothering's remaining Templars. You don't seem like the other refugees. Are you one of Arl Eamon's knights?
No, I'm a Grey Warden, actually.
I see. Tern Loghain declared all Grey Wardens traitors responsible for the king's death. You know this, I hope.
He claims we're the traitors? The Wardens did no such thing. We did our duty at Ostagar.
I don't believe the Grey Wardens would be as careless or malicious as the Tern claims. But either way, there it is. It is best you not linger, though. Just in case.
Right. Should probably change my armor, I guess. Are you in charge here?
The revered mother leads this flock. I merely command her Templars. Normally, our role is to protect the Chantry and seek out unsanctioned magic. For now, it is all we can do to protect the innocent.
How do they do that against magic?
We have more than swords at our disposal. We're taught to dispel unholy magics as well. If only our powers work to keep away the darkspawn. Alas, it is not so.
Unholy. Right. So, you're protecting the village then?
Our ban was summoned by Tern Loghain, and he took his soldiers north with him. Lothering has been abandoned.
Right, well, I'd like to ask you something.
If the matter is important, certainly.
Have you heard any news lately?
Other than the darkspawn horde bearing down on us, none of it is good. Tern Loghain is set to declare himself king, I hear. Disaster piled on disaster.
Really? I thought most people considered Loghain a hero.
Tern Loghain has no legitimate claim on the throne. He may be a hero and his daughter may be queen, but he is a commoner, and the king's corpse is barely cold. If Arl Eamon was able to intervene, perhaps it would not have gone this far. I do not care who takes the throne. Only fools fight over who owns a cottage while it burns down around them.
Well, why wasn't Arl Eamon stepping in?
Arl Eamon has fallen ill, and his knights are on a quest for the sacred urn filled with Andraste's ashes, said to cure any malady. He must be very ill if they chase miracles as the only cure. One of the Arl's knights, Sir Donald, is here searching for fantasies while... Never mind. Ask him if you care about this foolishness.
Right, well, I was told to speak to you about the bandits outside the village.
Maker's breath, how many times must we drive them off?
Oh, there's no need to drive them off. I've killed them all.
All of them? By yourself?
I mean, with my
It's
party.
true. I saw it from my post. It was over so fast, we didn't even have time to get over there.
Sad that it needed to come to that. But then they asked for it. Will you accept a small reward for your service?
I would. And I could be persuaded to keep an eye out for more trouble.
I wish I could afford such help, to be truthful. Take your reward, at any rate. It is all I have to offer. If it interests you, there is a Chanters board outside full of quests that need doing. The Chanters even offer pay for some of them. Now, unless there's something else you need.
Things do seem to be pretty dire in this village. Why haven't they moved on yet?
They are. With the ban having taken his men north, the village is left to its fate. We will evacuate as many as we can before the horde reaches us. I will stay as long as I am needed. Now, unless there's something else you need.
No, I think I've covered everything, unless you can help in any other way.
I cannot openly help you, I fear, but... Here, take this key. It opens the large cabinet on the far wall. There is more there than we can carry when we evacuate, so take what you need.
I will. Thank you.
Travel safely, and may the Maker watch over you.
Okay, Chantry cabinet key. Sweet. Okay, we got a codex update. Al Eamon. Okay. He fell ill with a mysterious condition that even magic could not treat. Well, well. How terrible. Okay. Let's see what you're
Why
going to
did
say.
Tyrion Loghain take his army north? Aren't the darkspawn south of us?
That's a good question.
You,
Oh.
miss, what is your name? You seem quite odd to me.
You would not be the first to think so. But avert your eyes. I will not have you staring over long.
Best get used to it. I'll be watching you. We want no trouble here.
Oh dear. So, we've got a Templar watching poor Morrigan.
I brought my family to Lothering because I thought it would be safe.
Ah, a book. Sweet. The First Blight, Chapter 1. Let's have a look at this then. Thedas is a land of fierce diversity, from the assassin princes of Antiva to the faded griffins of the Anderfells, but in my travels I have found one tale that unites the people of this land. It is the story of pride and damnation, and although the telling differs, the essence of the tale remains the same. At the height of its power, the Tevinter Imperium stretched over much of Thedas, uniting the known world under the rule of the tyrannical Magisters. It is said that the old gods whom the Magisters worshipped gave them the knowledge of blood magic, and the Magisters used this forbidden power to cement their rule. The blood of elven slaves and humans alike ran down imperial altars to fuel Magister greed. The tales of their excesses so horrifying that one can only be grateful that blood magic is prohibited today. But all that stands tall must eventually fall. Perhaps they foresaw their ruin, or perhaps their pride knew no bounds, but whatever the reason, the Magisters dared to open a magical portal into the Golden City at the heart of the Fade. They sought to usurp the Maker's throne, long left unattended in the Golden City after the Maker turned his back on his creations. They would storm heaven itself with their power and become as gods. This is what the Chantry, in its oft-exercised tendency to understate, refers to as the second sin. According to most versions of the tale, the Magisters did indeed reach the Golden City and walked into the home of the Maker, where no living being before them had dared or been able to tread. But humanity is not meant to walk in heaven. The Magisters were wicked with pride and other sins, and their presence tainted the Golden City. What once was a perfect, holy citadel became a twisted home of darkness and nightmares. The Magisters were expelled back through their gateway and cursed for their treachery. As the Golden City had been tainted, so were the Magisters twisted and transformed into things of darkness, the very first of the darkspawn. The Golden City, once a shining beacon at the heart of the Fade, became the Black City, a reminder of all that man's pride has cost. From Tales of the Destruction of Thedas by Brother Genetive, Chantry Scholar. Nice. Good to know, Brother Genetive. Good to know.
Where can we go? This is no better
Anywhere,
than what we
man.
left.
As if
Anywhere
we
you can
needed
go
more
is better.
fighting here. Don't you see how scared
Oh,
everyone
that was
is?
Alistair.
What do you
I'm
need?
so sorry, Alistair. I did not want to talk to you. Never mind.
Please.
Just trying to click on everyone and I clicked on him by mistake. Okay, so Sir Donald, let's have a look at you.
Who? I beg your pardon. I did not see you approach.
Sir Donald? Is that you?
Alistair? By the Maker, how are you? I was certain you were dead.
Very nearly, Sir Donald. May I introduce my fellow Grey Warden? We are the last two in Ferelden, as far as I know.
Terrible news indeed. Pleased to meet you, my lady. Might I know your name?
Laurel. I'm Laurel.
I trust you are staying discreet, with the bounty placed on your heads.
We've heard Loghain's accusations, but he's the one who betrayed the king.
If Arl Eamon were well, he'd set Loghain straight soon enough.
So you're here looking for the Urn of Sacred Ashes, then?
I am indeed. Andraste's ashes are said to cure any illness, but I fear we are chasing a fable. With each day, my hope dims.
Urn of Sacred Ashes? What is that?
Supposedly, the urn contains the ashes of the prophetess Andraste. Surely you know all this.
I'm Dalish. We don't really learn anything about your religion.
If you're truly interested, there are books here containing a great deal of lore. Nothing I have found leads me to believe that this was anything more than a quest of desperation. I intend to return to Redcliffe soon and tell the Arlessa exactly that, once Sir Henrik arrives.
Oh, who's that?
My fellow knight and travelling companion. He is delayed, though.
Wait. Oh, I recognise that name. My apologies. Your friend isn't just delayed. He's dead.
What? And you have his locket? And a note? Maker's mercy. Thank you for giving me these. I would never have known otherwise.
It looks like he was killed by bandits. But we've dealt with them.
Thank you. I wonder how many of us have met similar fates on this mad quest.
And this mad quest is what brought you here?
I expected to take advantage of the Chantry's library, in fact. But my skills are better suited to battle than chasing down tales.
Right, well, we were actually hoping to go to meet Arl Eamon, seeing that's not going to be possible now.
Why is that, if I may ask?
We need his help. Ten Loghain needs to be stopped.
I see. The Arl is a popular man, it's true. Ten Loghain, however, is a hero throughout Ferelden. Whatever the Ten has done or not done, the Arl remains ill, or worse. That is my primary concern.
So, there's no reason to go to Redcliffe, then? I don't suppose you got any advice for us?
If Arl Eamon were well, I have little doubt he would assist you. My quest, however, remains the same.
We should see what's happening in Redcliffe ourselves. I believe that now more than ever.
If nothing else, I am certain you would be welcomed at Castle Redcliffe. The Arlessa is there, and she could tell you more than I could.
Right. Well, I expect we'll be leaving soon anyway. As you should be too. Everyone should leave before the darkspawn get here.
My mission takes priority. But I fear I shall be returning to Redcliffe with nothing to show for my efforts.
Well, at least you tried.
With Henrik gone, I need to return to Redcliffe. Perhaps later I will seek out the scholar his note mentions. But I must go. Thank you again, my lady. You have been most helpful.
All right. The Sacred Ashes of Andraste. Okay, only one person witnessed Mafarath's betrayal. Havad the Aegis. A childhood friend of Mafarath, he accompanied his chief to the meeting with the Tevinter, not realizing what was planned. When he understood that Mafarath was giving Andraste over to be executed, Havad, unwilling to draw swords against his friend and liege, placed himself between Andraste and the Tevinter soldiers. The Tevinter struck him down, and Mafarath left him for dead. Gravely wounded, Havad made his way to the gates of Minrathous. This is exactly the same as the codex for Havad the Aegis, isn't it? Pretty sure. I know, okay. It's basically the same. When he reached it, the terrible deed was already done. The armies on the plains long since dispersed. Havad, cursing his weakness, gathered the earthly remains of Andraste that had been left to the wind and rain and wept. When his fingers touched the pile of ash, his ears filled with song, and he saw before him a vision of Andraste, dressed in cloth made of starlight. Yeah. Okay, she knelt at his side, making sure never forget you. Song faded, the vision with it. Havad was alone, but his wounds were healed. With new strength, Havad took up the ashes of Our Lady and bore them back to the lands of the Elamari. Right, from Thedas, Myths and Legends by Brother Chen and TV. So it's pretty much word for word of, what was his name? Havad the Aegis. have had ages. Yeah. Dressed in cloth of starlight. Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. Okay. Well, good to know. And I don't think we actually got anything, did we, from that? No. The Isle of Redcliffe? No, that was not updated. Okay. Well, that's good to know. So, we are not anywhere near done with the Lothering, but I think here is probably a good place to stop. So I hope you enjoyed this. If you did, hit the like button. I upload 5 videos a week, so subscribe and you'll be notified when those go live. Hit the bell to update your notifications. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.